Hey friends, if you danced in high school or college with me or with my co-founder and sister, Lori, listen up because we have a favor to ask. As you may know, Lori and I started the company in July of 2020 in the midst of the pandemic with a mission to provide a platform for former team dancers and choreographers to rediscover their love of dance. And since then, we've been recording professionally taught adult dance classes featuring choreography to popular music. In the coming weeks, Choreo Nation will be launching its video on demand and subscription-based streaming platform. It will feature dance classes in the 3 traditional dance team styles, jazz, hip hop, and pom. You'll also be able to choose from 3 levels of difficulty, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But this is where you come in. We need help promoting Choreo Nation. And in order to do that, we need some spectacular video footage of people learning the dances and performing them and having a great time. Specifically, what we're asking is for each of you to visit our YouTube channel, to choose one of the routines, to learn it, and then perform it to your camera and from 2 different angles, from the front and from the back. But I'm gonna give you some tips on that in just a moment. The first tip is lights. Ideally, you have 2 light sources, one to your front or to your side, and another on the other side of you. You definitely want to avoid being backlit. No good. Tip 2, don't record in selfie mode. In other words, don't record like this, record like this. Ask a friend or family member to help you. The reason for this is that the back lens on your camera provides a much better image. It's much higher quality, and therefore the end product will look better. Tip 3, before you start recording, check the default video settings on your phone. Make sure they are set to the highest resolution that you can record in. That's typically gonna be 4K. But also try to keep your videos short. Each piece of choreography is only about 40 seconds, so you shouldn't need a video length any longer than a minute. And it's fine if you have to send us multiple files. You don't feel like you need to get it all in one take. Tip 4, make sure your entire body is in frame. We want to be able to see you from head to toe. Another tip, and this is very important, please do not record the video in portrait mode. You need to record it in landscape mode. So again, make sure your photographer is turning the phone landscape mode. Here's another tip. Having the camera up high is always more flattering on the subject. The last tip is you do not need to worry about the audio on these recordings. Let the dog bark, let the kids scream, it doesn't matter. We're going to be editing your footage against background music. What does matter is that you look like you're having a good time, and hopefully you don't have to fake it. Tip 7 is getting those video files to us. Now, if you post them on social media, or try to text them to us, they're not gonna come to us in the highest resolution possible. And if that happens, your face is gonna look like a pixelated blur, and nobody wants that. The way to do it instead is to use a free large file transfer service that you can find on the web. It's very easy to upload multiple files and email them directly to us. We ask you to email them to info@choreonation.com. So that's it. I just want to say on behalf of myself and Lori how much we really appreciate you taking the time to do this. And if while working on this project you have any comments or questions for us, good, bad, or ugly, we welcome all the feedback. So please send it to us at info@choreonation.com or reach out to one of us directly. And stay tuned. You might be seeing your footage in one of our social media ads. Thanks.